Hey everyone, today we're doing a quick steak recipe, so I'm going to go ahead with what I have prepped so far. So we got some olive oil that's heating in our skillets, and we have our heat pretty close to high because you want to get the searing effect. So we have our steaks, and the first thing you want to do is make sure you pat them dry, otherwise you don't get the browning effect. And you want to let them sit out for a second so you don't have any excess moisture. So I'm going to put down some salt on our steaks on each side. We're going to do some pepper on the other side. And you want to make sure that you're seasoning both sides of your steak. Got some more of our pepper. And some more salt. And make sure that you get your seasoning rubbed in. And it is now the moment of truth. And you can hear that sizzling sound. You're going to start getting your browning, your caramelization right away. Isn't that a fantastic sound? And I'm going for somewhere between medium and medium rare on each of these first two. So in this one I'm using an iron to get a flattening effect to make sure that they cook evenly across so you get a char on both sides. And this one's a little flatter. You can see that's about, on that one side, that's between medium rare and medium. So this one is just about ready to take off, and we're going to put it on the plate to rest for a little bit. You want your juices to kind of redistribute after it comes off. So you want to wait about maybe 10 to 20 minutes before you actually eat it. That's just me at least. Let's see. Yeah, that's going to be somewhere between medium, rare, and medium. So while that one's finishing, we can go ahead and start on steak number 3. And we're going to transfer our iron over here and check out steak number 2 and see how that's coming along. Let's see. Perfect. And before you flip that one, I'm going to go ahead and stick on steak number 4. Okay, so let's move this iron over to the steak number 4 and flip number 3 and see if that's getting close. The iron helps you get a nice even consistency across the steak, and you want to be careful with, because we're cooking these in olive oil, and olive oil will have a tendency to burn. So you want to have your heat high enough to sear, but not so high enough that the olive oil starts to smoke. Because anyone who's cooked for a while can tell you that burnt olive oil is no good. It gives you a kind of a bitter taste to whatever you're cooking it in. Okay, so let's move the weight back to steak number 3, and then we can see if steak number 4 is getting ready to turn or not. better look here. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so let's check on steak number 3. That might be getting close to being done. So again, we're going to transfer our weight over. And let's see how this is looking. Perfect on that side. And pretty perfect on that side. So let's give it one more flip just to make sure. Yeah, that's perfect. And we're going to let that rest as well while we finish that other steak. Okay. So that is looking good on that side. Let me check that on the other side real quick. This might be ready to come off as well. Another minute or so on that first side. Not quite between medium rare and medium yet. We can go ahead and shut off this first burner. And I'm going to show you our finished product. And like I said, this is supposed to be somewhere between a medium rare and a medium, but this is a little closer to medium, but that's okay. As you can see, that is perfect.